This time on MB Mysteries, we travel south to the San Luis Valley. This area has a long and storied history with UFO sightings and otherworldly encounters. Join us as we search for the great beyond. Listen to this, okay? 2019, Teos News reported accounts of two hunters who said they stumbled across two tall, hooded figures near Ute Mountain just south of the Colorado border. They were too tall, their heads were too big to be hunters, said one of the men. Before leaving the area, both men reported seeing a 50 to 60 foot structure that resembled a circus tent or something out of a movie set. Numerous sightings of strange lights and otherworldly aircraft have been reported in the San Luis Valley for decades, especially in the sprawling expanse west of the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve, which we went to.
We were. Or where we're going.
No, we went. We went. Which is home to North America's largest sand dunes, standing at 750 feet tall. Cue the sand dune footage.
I'm alone. I'm lost in the desert, miles from civilization, and I have no idea how to get back. Sand everywhere, mountains in the distance, trapped in a desert, all by myself. What am I gonna do?
Whether the occurrences are bona fide, true happenings, or the curious results of boredom are up for debate. But the sheer amount of reported strange sightings is notable no matter what side of the fence you are on. So that's the San Luis Valley, and within the San Luis Valley is a little kitschy roadside attraction that we visited called the UFO Watchtower, consisting of a dome and metal rafters flanked by alien-themed folk art and countless toy figures replicating little green men. The UFO Watchtower is pretty much what you expect out of an unapologetically hokey roadside attraction. Proprietor Judy Messeline is open about the fact that she founded the Watchtower 2 decades ago as a joke after moving to the area and hearing about neighbors' strange UFO tales.
So I tell everybody, look up once in a while, you know, because they're all around.
We were actually, this year's their 21st birthday.
Yeah, she's been out there 25 years now. 21 years.
21 years, 21st birthday.
21 years.
The tower can finally drink.
Yeah. So there's a mile-long ship buried beneath the watchtower, supposedly.
Yeah, we saw part of it sticking up out of the ground.
There was some ish sticking up over the ground, under the ground. So between that to imperceptible entities that guard the two vortexes located on the east side of the tower,
which is where the garden is,
towards Route 17. The UFO Watchtower is said to be a hotbed for unexplainable activity, according to numerous psychics and garden variety visitors alike.
You need these more than me, big guy, or little guy.
We've had 272 documented sightings from just here. I've got to see 30 of them.
So, over 21 years and 30,000 visitors later, the Watchtower has evolved far past its original humorous roots to a place where people of all walks of life feel comfortable sharing experiences that would literally be unbelievable almost anywhere else. Whether you're an avid believer in visitors from outer space or a staunch skeptic, it doesn't change the fact that there's been a lot of weird things going on in San Luis Valley for decades.
Well, we're here. We came all the way out here for the Alien Watchtower. And,
Fucking
raining pretty hard. We got rained out. So I'm gonna keep my phone positioned out the windshield here. We're gonna come back in the daytime when it's not raining so hard. Get some other footage and such, but I'm gonna keep my phone positioned out the windshield somehow while me and Ray are chilling. And we're gonna do an experiment or two. See if we can rustle up an alien.
Experiment? Is that what you just said?
Jesus Christ. Now I'm not sure how this whole contacting the aliens with your psychic wavelength spirits is supposed to go. But, whoa. You see that?
Yeah, I do.
Listen. I can't even get. It's like a literal white dot on the screen with the car things in the background. There's nothing to get.
Yeah, there's something over there that's reflecting the lights of the cars passing by.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what
That really looked fucked up for a second.
It looks effed up for a minute though. Yeah, you're right. It's just a camper, probably. Where's Judy? Oh, there's a light coming from up this way.
Where?
I just saw it a second ago.
This is sketching me the fuck out.
I think there's a car coming from up this road here, but I'm not sure. There's someone walking towards us.
We should get the fuck out of here.
We should get the fuck out of here. It should be noted, however, that a considerable number of strange sightings in the San Luis Valley were witnessed by those with no prior belief in aliens, UFOs, or anything related to the paranormal. The hunters who reported seeing strange, tall, hooded beings near the Ute Mountain went from being complete skeptics to stalwart believers in just one harrowing experience. In March 2001, a truck driver reportedly saw a bright light in the sky of southern Colorado's San Luis Valley. Then the light unexpectedly appeared in the road just ahead of him on US 285 near Saguche.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Saguche.
Yeah.
The driver said he slowed his truck to pull over to the side of the road, but doesn't remember what happened next. When his memories restarted, he was driving again on the same road past Saguche toward Monte Vista. The man stopped in Monte Vista to fill out his logbook at the truck stop but realized the past 4 hours were unaccounted for and forgotten. Since this odd lapse of time and memory, the man reports feeling claustrophobic in his truck and having violent nightmares. In '95, a UFO was captured on video by a Saladia resident and his young daughter at their home. National Geographic said the sighting is one of the most compelling UFO videos they've ever seen. Tim Edwards recorded the light-colored, oval-shaped object in the sky as his daughter anxiously asked him questions about it. In the video, the flying object hovers in the sky and makes sudden movements. Also, a ball-shaped object seems to bounce around the oval aircraft.
You want to watch the video? We got a link to the video right there.
I do want to watch
Yeah,
the video.
let's,
Probably is better viewable with the naked eye. I can't imagine whatever cell phone camera that
This
is
is
very good.
95.
Oh, right.
This is
It's not even a
1995, yeah.
It's like a cell phone camera.
No,
That's
it's
just
probably a camcorder. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could just be something floating around out there, catching the sunrise.
seems a little suspicious.
It's
to me.
hard. It's hard to tell.
Seems a
This shoddy.
seems a tiny bit suspicious to me. Interesting, very interesting. I will say that. That is extremely
Well,
interesting.
how'd you feel about our trip out to San Luis Valley?
I felt like it was rainy and that we didn't get to see much besides the actual watchtower and garden itself and the dunes. And I think, in the future, we will have to go have a more successful, clearer night to view these bad boys, these UFOs,
Yeah, we trying to catch some UFOs, man.
these UAPs.
Do you wanna talk at all about how the U.S. government has been like,
Has released all that stuff recently.
oh yeah, they're UFO. We know about the UFO.
UAP. Now
I don't want the UAP. I like the UFO.
I know, but you know what? You're gonna have to accept the fact that it's UAP because
Well,
they want to change the negative connotation around UFO. It's just over the last 50, 60 years, it's literally just been smashed into the ground by science. Like, no.
no.
So now they're coming up
No.
with other things like unidentified aerial phenomenon, I believe it stands for.
That's
Which
the truth.
can cover like a very wide variety of things, not necessarily just an unidentified flying object. It's just aerial phenomenon. There's a lot that can fall into that category. So
Dragons, pixies, ghosties, UFOs. There's probably aren't there like some sky cryptids?
yeah, like moving living clouds and the Wendigo, I guess.
So what say you?
What say me on what?
UFOs, aliens.
Well, I think what the U.S. government is specifically talking about are UFOs and aliens. I
You
don't think they're
you
seeing pixies
think
or.
they're here? You think the aliens are here for reals?
Yes. Yeah. I think they've been here. I think they come poke their heads in.
Do you think they built the pyramids?
We're not talking about ancient aliens.
Why
That's
not?
just-
Why not? Why not?
No, I don't think they built the pyramids. That's silly. We're going to have a separate, like, ancient civilization kind of parts, out of place artifacts for those that don't know.
Oh, you want an
kind of
episode
thing.
about all of that?
Yeah, like if we're gonna talk about that, we're not gonna talk about it here. That'd be dumb. That's a whole nother episode that we could get into. I don't know. We can't really go on location anywhere for that. That'd just be
course
kind
we
of
can.
us sitting in front of the set talking.
Of course we can. Of course we could go to the pyramids.
We
of
could go to the
Giza.
pyramids, but like,
We could go to Guatemala. We could go.
yeah, sure.
Some other place in South America. We could
Call up
go to
BuzzFeed.
China.
Let's get some money.
Give us money.
I'm stopping this episode. I'm done. We're just gonna sit here in like silence. I'm gonna close my eyes and start to vibe out and call on some beings.
But
From another time and place,
if beings get
potentially.
here, if it happens, this is the problem.
Here, do you want my phone?
No, I don't trust either of the phones to capture the beings.
Okay, well,
Nothing we can do about it.
I mean, it's a shitty night. We'll just have to take our word for it. Anything?
I haven't seen nothing.